Merry meet everybody. This is your High Priestess, Lady Lisa, and I'm on here today to demonstrate interpreting candles once they have been done burning. Now, this one here, and I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to do my best, but I'm kind of in my coven and the lighting is not well. This is a candle that is an uncrossing candle, sort of like an unhexing candle. And this here is a money candle. Okay, now I want you to see the difference. Now, this candle, if it would have had a little bit of black up here, maybe even to about here, and then cleared up, even though it went straight to the bottom and is clear, that would have been okay. But because it came all the way down here, the person that had the hex on them was so bad that the candle has to be redone. And it happens. It doesn't matter how powerful you are, like myself, or how badass you are, like myself, or how long you've been doing spells. Sometimes they just have to be reworked. The hex that was put on this person was so strong. As you can see, all the candles I got burning in the background, some have black at the top, which is resistance, residue, however you want to call it. But then they clear up. Some don't. Some are burning really fast and bright, and some are burning really slow. And, you know, we'll get to that another time. What the candle interpretation means. I think I already, matter of fact, I already did a video on that. So this candle is a candle that definitely has to be redone. It is way too black and way too far down. So I will personally do another one. And that one would be guaranteed to work because the hex is so bad. And I'm going to admit to you that the hex, I put the hex on the person. And I did it with words. I didn't do it in a ritual. I didn't do it with anything. I spit. I said the words. And I was so angry at the person when I did it. I didn't really understand. I knew I was powerful, but I didn't realize how powerful I was. And this is proof of how powerful I am, because on everything I love, and I don't lie, all I did was say words and spit. And this is the result. So now I have to go back and rework another type of candle. And I guarantee it will work the next time, because I'll be back to show you. With this candle, this was just a money candle. That was dumb. And if you can see, and I'm sorry if you can't, there is white soot here at the bottom. I mean the top, I'm sorry, excuse me, at the top. Which is okay. It's not horrible to have white soot at the top. Some candles don't, and some candles do. Usually when you're doing a money candle for yourself or anybody else, unless you're a multi-millionaire or a millionaire, you're going to have some residual or residue, however, resistance, whatever you want to call it, up at the top, because you're not wealthy like a wealthy person would be. So, but then if you look right here, if you can see good enough, it gets extremely clear all the way to the bottom. You got a little tiny bit of glitter that's right about here. Okay, and it's pointing at the money, but that doesn't really mean anything. It burnt straight and clear to the bottom. And this would be a total success candle. Okay, now some people will say lines mean certain things. And I have done videos on lines. But to me, it's just glitter that was left there from the candle. Now, okay, being a high priestess a natural born white witch does not mean that I am not a student. I am always a student first before I'm a teacher. And I always learn something new every day, even though I'm taught traditionally. I don't go by books. I don't have nothing against Wicked or pagan or anything, etc. I'm traditional. So these lines do not matter to me. They don't make the candle say you're not going to get the money or you're going to get the money, because I get money every single day. So motivate. Money comes to me every single day. I am truly highly favored and blessed. So this candle is a success. Now you're going to see some videos where people are going to say, well, this line means you're having difficulties, and this line means it's going to take 5 times before it gets there. And, you know, in first, you know, when I was being taught at 5 years old by my grandmother and she was doing spells, these type of candles were not out. Okay, spells were done in the nature with nature. Okay, out in the trees, out in the woods, and that's how spells were done. So we didn't have candles where we were able to interpret. Okay, so I'm actually learning myself how to interpret candles. Okay, being a traditional natural born witch taught traditionally. So my spells that I was doing were from my grandmother's Book of Shadows. And then, you know, I've been doing candles for decades. Yes, I have. But I watched a video on glitter marks and stuff like that. And as I started to learn more about candle interpretation on my own, this doesn't mean anything. What matters when you're reading a candle is the top of the candle, marks on the candle, not the glitter, and how the candle burns down and straight through. So I'll give you an example one more time. This is a disgusting hot mess. The hex that I put on this person, and I want to get it off them because I was just angry at the moment, was so bad. My words were so powerful, and you do not have to believe me or agree with me. This candle is terrible. If you ever do a spell candle and you get black on the top, that's okay. But this is so black. I've never had a spell candle be this black at the top, let alone come all the way down to this far in the candle. This is a mess. It's a failure. It has to be reworked. And I've done many candles that had to be reworked. This candle, again, has white soot at the top, which is kind of like a little resistance. Okay? But then it meant there was a little bit of money problems going on, but then it cleared up beautifully and burnt straight through to the bottom. So, the way I was taught to get rid of candles, because when candles are done burning in my home, I do not keep them around at all. Good or bad candles, I want them out of my home. This candle I will rinse out with spigot water, and I will call upon who I called upon to help it make it a success. Excuse me, I have braces and they get me tongue-tied sometimes because they're new to me. So I will rinse it out. I will thank who I called upon. I will smash it with a hammer and out it will go. This candle will just be rinsed out with spigot water. I will thank who I called upon, and then it will just go in the trash. This is how I dispose of candles. There's no rule in the world on how to dispose of your spell candles. It's all up to you and what you're comfortable with. Okay. I have a candle that's getting ready to go out. Now, I did this candle on March 17th, which was the full moon. That was last Saturday. This is a 7 to 14 day candle. It's already done. Another indication that it is a failure. The hex is too strong. It has to be reworked with a stronger candle. Okay? And there's another candle about to go out that has a little bit of black resistance, residue, whatever you want to call it at the top. And I'll be telling you about that candle as well. So, forgive me for being a little tongue-tied. I do have braces. They're new to me and, I'm getting used to them. Forgive me for that. So, if you like the video, please press the little red subscribe button. Press the little bell so you can get alerts when I come on. And give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you didn't like the video, that's fine. But you don't have to give me a thumbs down because you didn't like it. You can just keep scrolling on by because giving somebody a thumbs down is corny. And I'll tell you why it's corny. Because we take the time out of our day to come on and teach the way we were taught. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean you have to give somebody a thumbs down. That is just rude and corny. I follow a lot of people. I don't agree with a lot of people, but that doesn't mean I give them a thumbs down, nor do I give them a negative comment. No, not at all. So if you like the video, again, please subscribe so you can get alerts when I come on. If you want me to do a certain video, please link your comment below, and I will make sure I do a video on that. And when I start getting enough views and more viewers, I will go live and do Q&A, questions and answers. Again, I am a high priestess now, running my own coven. It's named after my granddaughter, Haven, Haven's Coven. And I'm a natural born white empath, intuitive, white witch, 8th generational. Could be further back than that, but I'm only aware of 8 generational. I am 42 years old and I've been doing this for over 30 years. So again, these glitter marks mean nothing to me. You may not agree with that, and that's okay. You don't have to agree with me. Not everybody will, but they mean nothing to me. This candle is a success, and the candle this was done for, they will have money coming to them. So mote it be. I guarantee you that. But this hex that I put on a person was so strong. I've never, out of all the candles I've ever done, seen a candle like this burn in my home in my lifetime. So now I have to tonight go in and redo it with another stronger candle. Okay, so please link below any comments and I will answer them. And the next video I'm going to do is on manifestation, because it's very important, because when you manifest, you get everything you want. So with that being said, love and light from your Lady Lisa, High Priestess. Many blessings, positive everything, angels, protection, and healing sent to you. May you be always blessed and favored. Till the next video, I love you all. Blessed be.